spectacular ocean views not far away from the home of the Florida Atlantic Owls, FAU Stadium in Boca Raton, Florida, where they hope this game lives up to the setting. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the UNLV Rebels taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Rebels will get us started with the opening kickoff.
Fucking rain, bro. What the fuck, man? Hate this shit.
He's gonna try his luck from the end
Hate the rain shit. They need to take this shit out the fucking game. All this fucking rain. Fuck. I ain't even run this shit.
First down here for the offense. A run for the quarterback. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too.
Yeah, when he was knocked out one.
Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division.
Go, Gene.
It's just the best two teams out of all these
teams. Can't do shit in the weekend rain shit, bro. Hate this shit. Take this shit out the game next year. All this rain and shit. Shit rain every game I played on.
Everybody else. And so you're competing in this conference, middle of the season. You can finish strong. Now we're not just talking about conference championships. We're talking about where can we be in the playoff and how much damage we can do in the postseason.
He gonna use the star. No, he ain't. He should have been. He should have been. Go, Jay. Go, Jace. Go, Jason.
And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring.
All right, David, as someone that loves defense and sound defense, how would you evaluate their job fitting that play?
To quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, that was
Oh, boy, can see him right there. No. It ain't gonna be open. It ain't gonna be open. Go block. Y'all gotta get a block right there. This nigga get tired like that? What the fuck? Since when? Hold on.
Defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. He makes the connection. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you play defense when you have a good pocket? Time to throw. You get a little bit of time to throw. Guys with their eyes, that drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
The Owls have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna run it in Sanchez.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team look dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
2nd down.
Fuck my AirPods in. Oh shit, J. Robertson, I didn't even know you niggas in here. I ain't gonna care. Let me start a share screen.
Really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Man, this guy is exciting to watch. When he has the ball in his hands, he can make magic happen. They're going to throw it to him. They're going to hand it off to him. They're going to get him the ball in a variety of ways, and they're doing it early in this game.
And they're able to get a 3rd down stop.
No, I'm going for this. No, I'm going for this. Win or lose or draw, we going for that shit. Come here, you better bring him over here. Better bring him over here. You did? Shoulda.
Close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Who said that?
Your own line, I say go for it every time.
And the
I told you.
pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
That nigga showed this. I'm about to kick him out the league.
Defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down.
And I got to find ways to manufacture some offense down here in this area. The field shrinks, it gets a little bit more difficult. So I got to take a few more chances, get the ball with some speed on the perimeter, try to make some big plays.
Good shit, boy. Good shit, nigga. I hate playing these rain games, bro. Every game I play in these leagues be rain. I hate this shit. This shit slow my offense down. That's what I'm saying. All that damn rain get on my nerve.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here.
We in the goddamn rain. This nigga got this fast ass quarterback. This nigga got the big quarterback I ever seen in the game. He better than Joey Calvin. This nigga quarterback better than Joey Calvin.
Line gets set, 1st down. Linebacker shuffle.
I know it.
Trying to keep the quarterback
I already did. He gonna have to run that bitch.
on the inside.
You know I'm ready for you. I would tell you the blueprint of how to stop that shit.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, this run game, being physical.
Everybody in this damn league over here love my playbook.
After the 3-yard pull, they come to
I am the playbook. This a toss right here though. Yeah, halfback direct or a toss. Now that's underneath.
He's looking to throw.
I knew it was underneath, bro. I knew it.
And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down.
That nigga some serious though. That nigga got the big quarterback I ever seen on this game. That nigga can do it all. Run, pass, jump.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down.
Big dude.
So tough.
Big Bruin.
Because they only got to get inches, but I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback. Stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the 1st down.
Knew that was a screen.
They're on 3rd down by the offense.
Knew that was a screen.
Statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at forcing.
I'm the best at reading them damn screens. Ain't nobody reading no screen better than me. I know when a nigga running the screen.
They're trying to set up the screen pass to the run.
You can tell a nigga lineman move. I'm gonna show you next time nigga run the screen. Nigga lineman move a certain way.
That's a loss.
That nigga all this shotgun wide and all type of shit. That shit ain't gonna save you. You can run 1,000 miles.
This offense has a 2nd down play. The give to the tailback.
Go hit him. Get that ball. We want that ball. What a ball it. Duo. It's a duo.
Get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout.
Good pick. Ah, he dropped it. Good.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Oh, a big decision here early as they
Screen.
the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive.
Damn, I ran away from this nigga. He coming right at me. Fuck, that was dumb.
Up and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
Tired nigga, I was just here working.
Because he had to caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. And he'll make his
Thought he fumbled. I ain't got.
Slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a
Screen.
stop on 3rd and short.
That's a know they know it's running.
Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout.
What are we throwing the ball to?
Picked off. He was thinking big return. Didn't get
No.
that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
Scappy! What the fuck was that?
Big catch. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
That rain shit ain't nothing to play with. That nigga.
dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Back to the quarterback. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown Owls. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
The dog ain't barking when I came in. You would have been chilling with her today.
The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Still looking. He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
He's going to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll leave it with him. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Man, I love on 3rd down when I know I have a running back that can beat guys. Whether you want to cover me with a linebacker or a safety, I can run an angle route, and I can have success because my quarterback knows exactly when he's going to break, and that defense is not going to beat my running back.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Gain of 4. Brings up 2nd down.
And the Rebels are threatening in the red zone.
29 Billy. 2-9.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. And the pass is intercepted.
Big bitch.
Close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This shit's bro. Thinking count.
In this game, he's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will
Oh,
go back to
like
work.
this, I don't like this, I
They've
don't like
jumped
this.
on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start
Oh,
you want.
man, these D linemen on this game is unreal.
Stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get 3 possessions.
You would not be throwing that bitch again in rain. The rain be limiting what I could do, bro.
Winning in the trenches, so here on offense, keep
Yo,
running
they're
the
starting.
football and show your
Gotta be.
dominance.
Fuck, I ran right to this nigga.
Senior, don't give them any extra
Ain't getting no
yards.
first down.
Tackle there.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really
Scared.
gotta
I
do a
should have
good
hit the
job
other
of
hole.
scheme ways
Or I should have bounced
to
it
get
out. They can't catch him if he get out there. He's too fucking fast.
3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
This nigga underthrew the ball. This rain shit is so fucking weak, man. All this fucking rain every game I fucking play, man. Sick of all this fucking rain, bro.
You know, these are slick
Shit.
today in this game.
Every fucking time I play, I'm playing the fucking rain, bro.
Good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a
Shit's
hobble,
weak.
and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Nigga wide open, he missed me in the rain. He got 99 throw power.
He's looking to throw it.
Missing nigga.
Unleashes one.
Watch this nigga get snagged. Watch this nigga get snagged. I knew it. It's fucking rain, bro.
And I tell you what,
Hate this shit.
touchdown, man, that should
We got a fucking game with all this fucking rain, bro.
back is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead.
Shit.
You want to get a stop and go into the half.
Want to be up 21 fucking
All
0.
the excitement and be like, listen,
Fucking rain.
passing game's
Save
we
nigga.
got this. The comeback's in full effect.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Number 18. Set to kick this one away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Go find what? Them shit not his fucking rain. Shit. They can't even hit a seam. First scat pack throw the ball 30 yards under.
Return to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Like,
He's going for the big play. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
hey,
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Here comes the offense on second down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here comes the offense.
nigga had one job, bro. One job.
He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse.
Thank you.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you
Nigga
still have
had
more chances to
one
get this first down.
This nigga, man. Please.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to take off.
Most dangerous nigga on the field right there.
Now they'll
No, you
really
don't spy.
this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 30.
Yo, come on, spy.
These guys aren't human. I mean,
Fuck up.
they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes.
Yeah, you
and
don't
then guess
spy.
what? They pull the ball down, take
You
off,
drunk.
and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Wants to pass it. Coming after it. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Quarterback empties his backfield. Wants to fire on second down. He's going to run it. At the 40, there he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do I do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Florida Atlantic races to the line. Takes the handoff. It's Sanchez. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered out.
They'll immediately call timeout. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive
You got it full of shit.
right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. And the punt will come to rest just inside the 30. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. A first down for the offense. He's looking to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh, and they're hurting this defense.
Looking to go up top on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
A designed run for the quarterback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. He'll take it himself. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. On fourth down, going to the air. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Owls! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Almost ready to kick take it away after scoring the touchdown. Fair catch, called for and made. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Wide out in motion. With jet sweep pass. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, Dave, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that in.
We gotta get there.
Full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Hey, nice job by the QB. It's third down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back.
Spicy?
Let him do the rest. Good job.
Yeah.
The offense will
I like that.
away from the 47 on
Oh,
first
spicy.
and
That's
10.
what comes out surprise.
They want to just keep throwing it.
Good sack, boy.
Defense gets to the
I know them
quarterback.
screens like a motherfucker.
That defender did not care that the running back was setting up behind him on a screen. He was just thinking one thing and one thing only.
You should got that pick there first play.
He did that.
After
There
the
you go, there,
first
back.
down sack, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets
Yeah,
out.
baby.
They
I should have
make
went and
the
dropped
stop,
back and pick.
before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are
I might let out.
positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd 5.
No, I ain't.
3rd 5 than it is
As soon as I said that motherfucker start folding on, I'm looking at me.
And this
No, I ain't.
just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Wide receiver shows motion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Good sack, boy.
Can't escape, and down he goes.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. He wants to go deep.
Boy, ain't cheap making my niggas run off of this nigga, man.
Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easy.
One thing about EA, bad than anything, they gonna make sure niggas stay in the game, boy. I tell you the truth.
Conversion will do that.
Yeah, they were jacked up in here, excited. The fans get loud, rush the passer, and how about the conversion? The big 4th down conversion here in the 3rd quarter to give yourself some life in a tight ball game.
Man! Fuck!
Thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the offense. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3.
Man, that pick right there.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They'll try to run it in.
Let's go.
Nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4. Fires into the end zone. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Yeah.
And he's wrapped up.
Yeah, nigga.
Solid return on the pick.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Florida Atlantic takes over again in the
FAU.
And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone.
Well, what that shit again, you got this man. That was a touchdown too.
Defense on their heels, and you back them off a little bit. You get in a little bit of rhythm. It's really
down for shit show.
Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now.
You better put a spy. Oh, he already did. My fault.
You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on 1st down. Got a man. It's Sanchez. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Fuck, why did clock be moving so fucking fast? Why I got shoe clock on? I don't think I do. No, I don't got shoe clock on. Why the fuck you going so fast? She going extra fast.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. On the move. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in the defense.
And he's got it.
Good catch, boy.
And
You put a million quarterback spies on this field if you want to. That ain't gonna help you.
Quarterback keeps it.
Well, try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Hate this fucking rain though.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be
And
disciplined.
throw that shit in that nigga coming through that bitch.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down.
The world is yours.
PO, nice job handing it off. Really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Got it.
It's good. He hit that one right down.
The world is yours.
And for a quick update,
Yeah.
let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Hawaii is ahead in this one, but unlike the playing days,
The world is yours.
this has not been a blowout.
We up 17, guys. They dish.
They're up by a field goal over Arkansas State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Rebels Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission,
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. Quarterback sneak wedging himself into the line. Touchdown Owls! And the pummeling has started. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
and they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
This one away.
Signals for a fair catch around the 5-yard line and makes it. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard
That nigga have
lead.
a long yard to go.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Offense gets set for second down. Try to get it to the edge. At the 35, he's loose. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and have a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
Marked down at the 46-yard line. Brings up second down.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, the ground game. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, UNLV. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just handing the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And they got him on the ground just short at the 1 yard line. The running back, you could tell he wanted to get in there, wanted to use his power and try to fall forward, but a nice job of tackling by the defense and making that thing fall just short.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the... And the quarterback is snowed under.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Looking to throw on second down. He wants to take the top off. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. And we like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And this will push the offense back as they mark it dead at the 10.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, get your talk.
He lets it fly. Wait till the final whistle. It falls